Strawberry Letter to SteveHarveyFM.com and click Submit Strawberry Letter. We could be reading your letter, just like we're going to read this one right here. Right now, it could be yours. You never know.
You never know. Buckle up and hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is. The Strawberry Letter.
Subject: this drinking and cussing has to stop. Dear Steve and Shirley, my husband of 22 years has made a lot of changes in the last 6 months. He's been in the military since I met him, and he retired last year, but he still hangs out with his co-workers. He has always cursed like a sailor because he was a sailor when he was younger. When we had our first child, I asked him to watch what he said around our daughter after he slacked up with using profanity. And he did slack up with using profanity. Now that he's retired, I think he's frustrated and bored because he started using strong four-letter words, and he says the kids are old enough to understand. We have a 17-year-old and a 15-year-old, and he curses at them like they are his age. Not only do I have to put up with his bad language, he put a bar in the basement and bought all brands of alcohol, and his former co-workers pop up at our house and they go downstairs and drink up all of my husband's liquor. He gets very drunk, and usually he falls asleep in the basement, and I have to usher his friends out. Money is not an issue with all of the alcohol, but I get tired of his buddies drinking up his premium liquor, and they don't give him 1 cent to buy more. I asked my husband if he's going through something or if this is a midlife crisis, and he told me that he's fine, but ready to let his hair down a little because he's not working anymore. I did not want to spend my retirement with a drunk, foul-mouthed man. Here's the worst part. The last time we were being intimate, he was drunk and he called me a dirty name, and he kept cursing so loudly I was afraid our kids would hear it. How can I stop him from being so crude? I need the drinking and cussing to stop. Wow. Well, it doesn't look like it's going to stop for a while anyway. It sounds like your husband needs a seriously different kind of hobby than, just being downstairs drinking with his friends. But he did tell you he wanted to let his hair down a little bit. Maybe this is not going to last forever, but I see you want to cut it off now. Cut it off at the pass before it gets any worse. He did say, like I said, he wanted to let his hair down a little because he's not working anymore. And that's, you said it too. He's bored and frustrated. But he also has to realize that this is your house too, and you guys do have kids. He needs to be mindful and respectful of his influence on them. He was able to curb his cursing when your daughter was little, so he can change if he wants to. I say you tell him you need a break from all the company and the drinking and the cursing because it's getting out of control and he's drinking way too much, maybe turning into an alcoholic. Let him know he's setting a horrible example for the kids. He needs to find something else to do. Tell him you don't want drunk sex. You don't want that, and you don't want his old co-workers just popping up at the house unannounced. Now, are you mad at that, or are you mad at the fact that they're drinking up all your husband's good liquor? Because those are kind of two different issues. If they come, you don't have to answer the door, especially if they come unannounced. Stop letting them in. If they do, just don't answer the door. And if you do let them in, hide the liquor. Hide the liquor, all right? That's what you have to do. Steve?
Well, this drinking and cussing has to stop. I'm going to just be upfront with you before we start this letter. I might can help you with the drinking.
What are you saying?
I don't want to be hypocritical.
You're the only one halfway.
I think I can possibly help you with this cussing. I know where it comes from. Anyway, your husband, 22, that made a lot of changes in the last 6 months. Been in the military since you met him. He retired last week, but he still hangs around with his co-workers. Well, he misses friends. They had relationships. A lot of people, once they stop working, they miss the camaraderie at work. They miss the relationships down at the job. They're just his dudes, and he miss them, all right? So he's always cussed like a sailor. And he said that's because he was. But Marines cuss, Army people cuss, post office workers cuss, pastors cuss, comedians cuss, radio show hosts cuss, Shirley cuss. She act like she don't, but she probably do. All that old mess right there. Who the hell don't cuss? Anyway, let's just move on. I just for show call. So now, we had our first child, I asked him to watch what he said around her daughter, and he slacked up. Well, now he's retired and he's frustrated and bored because he done started using 4-letter words again. What? He slacked up when the baby was young, but see, now you say we have a 17-year-old and a 15-year-old, and he cusses at them like they his age. They probably heard these words before. Now, if he's not cursing at his daughter, that's a different thing. You know, cussing at your little girls is wrong if you a man. I just think it's wrong. I do. Not only do you have to put up his bad language, he put a bar in the basement, he bought all brands of alcohol, his former co-workers pop up at the house, they go downstairs and they drink up all my husband's liquor. He gets very drunk and usually falls asleep in the basement and I have to usher his friends out. Now that's a little crazy. Your husband drinking that hard that he fall asleep and they still down there? That's a problem. I have a solution for that. Right. I asked my husband if he's going through something, midlife crisis. He said he's fine. He just ready to let his head down a little bit because he ain't working no more. Well, I got that, but we got to do something because y'all can't be that old because the kids ain't but 17 and 15. So now he retired. We got to come up with something else to do besides drinking. I got the rest of it.
All right, thank you, Steve. Hang on. We'll have part 2 of Steve's response coming up at 23 minutes after the hour. Today's Strawberry Letter subject, the drinking and the cussing has to stop. We'll get back into it right after this.
And as fathers, we have to be very, very conscious the example that we put in front of our daughters and our sons. But you really don't want a daughter to think that this is acceptable coming from a person who's supposed to love her. That's unacceptable, dog. And that, you got to get a grip on that right there. Now, he respected her when she was young, but now that they older, I got that they old enough that they heard this, but you can't do that to your daughter, man. I'm telling you, it's a dangerous slope. You're creating something in her that she don't need to be. She needs to always look at her father as a protector, somebody she can go to and want to, hold her father in high esteem. He could be losing that, so point that out to him. Tell him I said that. That's cool. Steve said you should do it around your daughter. And you should, and most men agree with me. And we have daughters on this show. Me and Tommy got daughters, and that ain't how we talk. All right, now he done put this bar downstairs, and his workers pop up at the house, and they go downstairs, they drink up all your husband's liquor. He get drunk, fall asleep, and then you got to usher his friends out. Money ain't an issue with all the alcohol, but I get tired of his buddy drinking up his premium liquor, and then they don't give him 1 cent to buy more. So, now, here's the deal with that. I think the solution is he get a night with his buddies downstairs. Pick the night that is the night for drinking, and then that makes it once a week or once every 2 weeks, whatever y'all decide. But he gets a night to go down with his bar with his buddies. They can't just pop up. I don't know what y'all running over there. This ain't camp. And y'all ain't little kids coming over talking about, hey, we want to play video games and ride your bike. That ain't what this is. You got a family, dog, and you can't have people just popping up at your house. That's unacceptable, because now you're not only disrespecting your daughter, you're disrespecting your wife. So now you ask him if you're going through something. He said he's ready to be retired now, and he won't let his hair down a little. I've been told that you can retire from the military as early as 38. But you've been with him 22 years, so he must have been in the military for 22 years. So let's say y'all got married at 20. Let's say 2022, because the kids is 15 and 17. So let's say he's 44 years old. Okay, dog. So you ain't finna do nothing except drink? Because you done retired? You gotta do something else, dog. You may live another 40, 50 years. Well, what? This can't be it. You need to get some hobbies. I didn't want to spend my retirement with a drunk, foul-mouthed man. Here's the worst part. Last time we were being intimate, he was drunk and he called me a dirty name. And he kept cussing so loud that I was afraid our kids was here. Well, they heard him. They heard him. He loud. Drunk people don't ever realize how loud they talk. I don't know what happened, but I think drinking blocks your hearing. That is for damn sure a symptom of being drunk. I think it blocks your hearing. So I know he's talking loud and they heard it. How can I stop him from being so crude? I need the drinking and cussing to stop. First of all, Shirley said it right. You don't have to have drunk sex. So you drinking, we not having sex. That'll cut back on some of the drinking. And if you cuss me, it's over. But now, once again, I can help you with the drinking. I mean, you know, sex and cussing is kind of, you know,
They go together.
yeah, kind of hand in hand.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out how we, you know, we're gonna stop cussing at the kids, but I'm trying to figure out how we're gonna stop this while we have sex. You know, what are we supposed to say? I mean, I know substitute words like, ooh, goody, goody. You know, you can't, you just can't, I don't know what you're supposed to say while you having it. This replaces all sugar, honey, iced tea. Oh, I don't know how you replace that with jeepers. Jeepers. How about him and just, oh, this is swell. Oh, yeah. I don't know what we're doing right here. You know, I don't know how to do that. So once again, I can't help him right there. He needs to stop the drinking, knowing you need to have guys have a night that they can come over and you know they coming and they leave. You know, you all could also implement, well, he just put that bar down there and come. Just have a night that you can do it. And then just set 1 bottle, 2 bottles out, this is what we're drinking, and then that's it. They can be premium liquor, but once that's gone, it's over with. You know, we ain't drinking 5, 6 bottles.
All right, Steve, thank you. Post your comments on today's Strawberry Letter at Steve Harvey FM on Instagram and Facebook. Check out Strawberry Letter Podcast on demand. Coming up at 46 minutes after the hour, we'll have some sports talk with Steve right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Okay, y'all, so I was actually about to get ready and leave out the car without doing, turn it down. I was actually about to get out the car and everything without doing my doggone reaction for y'all of what I thought of everything. And I almost got the car forgetting that I still got this edge wrap on my head. So yeah, almost messed up twice. But anyway, so I thought that the Shirley Strawberry Letter was very interesting this morning. I do like some of the points that Steve Harvey made, especially like when it came down to like cursing and stuff like that, you know, with him cursing in front of his daughter or to his daughter or at his daughter or whatever the case may be. So I did like some of the points he made. I appreciate some of the points he made because, you know, people, especially men, like, they need to know that, like, that's not cool to be doing that in front of your child and stuff like that. But yeah, so I really like the Shirley Strawberry Letter this time go around. It was really nice. Oh, those edges came out nice. It was really good. I really did like it. So yeah, my reaction to it, I really don't have much of a reaction to it, only because of the fact that I kind of agreed with what they were saying. So I really don't have a reaction as in like a disagreement, but I do have a reaction in like they made some good points, especially like, you know, you gotta compromise, especially when you're in a marriage and stuff like that. Instead of like always trying to be drinking and drunk and all like that, do once a week. Have your little guys night or whatever once a week in your bar or whatever. Maybe like every Friday or something, you know, like where everybody don't have to worry about work or whatever the case may be. You know, something like that where it'll still be respectful for your household. So that's my take on it, y'all. I'm about to go up in this building. I'm actually running kind of late this morning. I ain't too worried about it though, because y'all, it's Monday, okay? It's Monday. Happy Monday, but at the same time, it's Monday. I ain't rushing for nothing this morning, okay? Because it's Monday. trying to get my life right first. But anyway, yeah, y'all. So I really enjoyed that. So yeah, if you guys are feeling my mohawk with my crossover hairstyle that I got, if I get a close-up for y'all later on, I will. But if y'all in like another video or whatever, but if y'all are feeling this, y'all let me know. I could try to do it again by like showing y'all how I did it or whatever, which is really simple. But this could be one of my natural hairstyles that I do for y'all when I do my video of simple natural hairstyles for type 4 naturals or whatever. So yeah, but all right, y'all, so that is all that I got for y'all today with the Strawberry Letter with the Steve Harvey Morning Show. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys put down your opinions or what your thoughts are on it and all that good stuff. All right, y'all, make sure that y'all have a blessed day, and also make sure that you like, comment, share, and subscribe, and also hit that post notification button so you can be notified every time that I post a new video. All right, y'all? Okay, as always, y'all stay blessed. Bye.